all right. Hey, Shalom on Christ. Got one question for you. Have you paid your Passover? Khan out of Wakan. Khan out of Wakan. Khan on Khan. Khan on Wakan. Khan on Khan.
Khan out of Wakan.
Salakia, have you paid your Passover fees? Salakia, sir. You got one who has not paid his Passover fees. All of you. Drop. Go.
199.
What did we learn today?
To pay our Passover fees, sir!
Shalom, Lord Christ. Can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I throw on this cool looking tam real quick. Most High in Christ. All right. Make sure we get that as best we can. All right, we got an action cast on one way to Fifth Street Hall in New York. This is also Fifty Kabbalah teaching Friday night Launch One Kadai class. A lot of people are late intro and late intrusion and delay starting of the class. since we don't have that much time, we're gonna go to the Assyrian. I had asked the brothers and sisters they have any, memory of the Assyrian. I'm pretty sure they remember the order, but we're just gonna go back over the Assyrian just for this little span of time, if I could. So we're gonna jump right into it. Now, what I'm gonna do for y'all, I'm gonna leave this help note up here because it's gonna be written in the same format, or you can say the same cadence as you would actually sing or chant the Paleo alphabet or the Lashman Kadas rather. So first we're gonna have I. This is how you write I. I write Ba. Now, can I even see that? Let me try something out real quick. Little slight quick street practice. Yeah, it's better. So, that's it. Then it goes into write it. And this one is darker. So, write it kind of big, the way you write kind of see it a little better.
It's not light.
So, do you think it's light?
It's still not light. So not light.
You should have to move it a little closer. You're gonna move to about like right here. Let's see. Let's see. You got a little better right there. All right. God. Mm-hmm. So I might not be able to fit all this on you, but let's do it tomorrow. So we're gonna start off with these ones first. So now, what I want y'all to do, that way you will all be able to retain that knowledge. You choose to look at this, but I will say, try not to look at this. Right? I'm gonna wait till y'all get out with done, of course. So just let me know when y'all done. And then I'm gonna have y'all come over here and write the sound of each character right up under the character. It's literally the same sense as this. You literally can use this if you get stuck, but try your best not to look at it. Y'all need to lock these characters. It's the same cadence. You know how you like say the character in Hebrew, say the characters. Exactly. So that is literally the exact same way. The only thing that's different right here that y'all are looking at is the characters itself. So just to make sure we get this into y'all's head, I'm gonna have y'all first go and write the sound under each character. But how I'm gonna do it is, since it's 2 rows, you're gonna start at the top. She's gonna do the second column. You're gonna do the third. She's gonna do the fourth. Right? And then once we get done with that, I will go back and write the rest of the characters that you do not see on here because they are also there. And after that, I will have y'all both go back and write these exact same characters y'all self. It ain't gonna be no rush. Just take as much time as y'all can. You know what I'm saying? That way y'all get into the habit of not only memorizing the sound each of these characters make, because y'all, I'm like, come on, this right here, y'all started off on this. Y'all caught on this quick. So I'm pretty sure y'all can do this. As a matter of fact, I am pretty sure, I'm all the way sure that y'all can literally lock this in. That way, when y'all go to different schools, and y'all, like, you know, we end up in another school, Sabbath service kicks in, they start calling us up. Well, y'all will be able to read the Lashon Kodash, which is the Paleo, and y'all will also be able to read the Assyrian, which is, you know, by sound, still Lashon Kodash. Right? So some schools are going to have this. Our school has this. Other schools will also have this. But it's important that we have this as well. So this class right here is basically gonna be focused around YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And anybody who comes in and watch this class, anybody who already knows this ain't nothing but a refresh. So you can always count to them as well. So whenever you ready, all right. So just go over there and just write the sound of each character on that first column. Once you're done, she's gonna go up there and follow suit. Y'all will have the option to use y'all notes, and y'all also have the option to use the help note that I left up there for everybody. But yeah, I do write kind of level. He had no choice but to write on top of it. That makes sense. Okay. Nah. That's that. You already did the first column. Oh. I'm gonna have y'all do column by column. When I see my handwriting a little out of whack, y'all really got no choice but to write the sound on top of the character. So scratch the write the sound on the bottom. Do exactly how the master just did and follow suit. Mm-hmm. All right, try it out. Good, y'all doing good. That's right, try it out. Now, since I wrote a little ugly, you gotta have to write them at the bottom of the characters. Mm-hmm. Most High Christ. So, I want y'all to get a good look at all the characters y'all already wrote. Because when I write the rest of them, I'm gonna need y'all to go without looking at any notes. Just to kind of get y'all to have making y'all brain work when it comes to this Assyrian. Because, of course, y'all gonna pitch on this naturally. This is where we come from. But this Assyrian is something that we just start having to have to pick up along the way. So that way, if y'all use y'all brain and power a little early, well, shoot, yeah, see, it's ain't gonna be nothing. So, what was the last character that did y'all stop it?
Rock.
This is how you write a shot. I'm gonna try to get this on camera for anybody who don't know the series, so they can see that. The last two characters. They said she checked in for us later. Most High Christ. Alright, we got that working out. Well, since I'm two characters, we might as well just write the sound for the both of those two. Anybody coming in, a little behind anybody don't know. I'll let that sit there for a good 10 seconds. Y'all think y'all would be able to attempt to try to write all the characters out in the series without y'all know? Think so? Okay, so how about this? Both of y'all, wait, you say you're gonna try to do it after notes. Okay, I respect it. Hey, I like how you coming. No real. Alright, so you're gonna go up there with no notes. You always have the option to take a quick few second glance. When you go up there, you're gonna use your notes. So just take this marker whenever you're ready. Let me erase this for you. Write it a little bigger too, that way people be able to see it. Traffic. Don't be scared to mess up. I'll let you know when you mess up. You just keep going. Mm-hmm. Hold on, no. I had to think about it. They're wrong. You're wrong is God. What you need is God. Whatever you did, slightly wrong again. Tell me what, like, look, don't raise the feet. Well, he already did it. Oh, okay. So, write a God in the city, based on what you remember. Just however you write.
You said a dot?
A God.
Oh.
Okay, that's a dot. Now, erase that and write it similar to the bottom. The only difference is it's gonna have 2 feet. So erase the dot. Yeah, erase it. Now, write a bar, but you don't write that bottom stand up. There you go. There you go. That's a guy. I always remember that the guy got 2 feet. That's how I remember. You just jump straight off in the high. You remember the pattern of the alphabet. The only thing that changes is the characters. Most High Christ, dude. We got you checking in. There we go. I by God die. I know right your high. Mm-hmm. We'll come at the high. You got it. Don't second guess yourself. If you mess up, I'll tell you where you messed up at. Don't ever be scared to mess up. You ain't gonna learn nothing if you don't mess up. That's how that's how the Syrian itself works. You gotta mess up in order to kind of get to the Syrian. You can take a quick glance at your notes. You always got that option. You got it. It almost goes there, just different wrong way. Intelligent. Yeah, I take that. I take that. Mm-hmm. That's right. Anybody in the chat, if you can hear my voice, give his brother a hand. Even though he might not be able to hear it, the brother always gonna need a hand. And I expect the same when he look at y'all class. So if y'all could put a little clapping emojis in the chat. Are you ready? Everybody should be all set. Now, most high Christ, the sister in Alabama will give you know what I'm saying, give you a standing ovation. Now, what's wrong with that, y'all? First of all, why za ka ta? Yeah, you went wrong when you put the ka again. You put the ka before the ya. So look, you see that Bible seat? Take that down. Now you see that character that looks similar to the rock in the series? It's right up under that heart. Yes, sir. Now, say it out loud if you got to. Ba, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta. So where will your Ya go? Your Ya, you had it right. It's supposed to be a little smaller, but the last character you erased is what a Ya would look like. The only difference is it's kind of big. Yeah, no, see, it's still too big. There you go. Now you ready for that other cow. There you go. Move down to the next cow. You know what I'm saying? Sisterhood in the faith. She done gave you this brother a hand. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? They clapping for you and you don't even hear it. You know what I'm saying? They rooting from you. Where's this checked in from? Alabama? You got people, you got support all the way from Alabama. And don't hook it so much. Don't you got it right, but don't hook it so much. There you go, right there. Mm-hmm. There we go. Mm-hmm. Most High Christ. Yeah, if I ain't working, I see him. I see him. There you go. Take a quick blame. Mm-hmm. What does the eye look like? It ain't gonna actually look like the letter I, but it look like a whole nother level. Oh, that's a toddler. Come on, you got it. Okay, let me be smooth, bro. You keep that mark. Okay. When you write an I. Can you remember that? Yeah, don't second guess yourself. There you go. It's slightly off. It's slightly off, but yeah, just get through it. Just work through it. I'm telling you. You all have it memorized. Mm. Think hangman. When you do the pot, think hangman. You ever play hangman before? How would you set that up? All right. Now they last drop, inverse it a little bit. Yeah, raise that rope. Now put 2 legs right there. All right. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this out. You extend that a little bit. There you go. That's a pop. Now, yo, Tyler, you done wrote this a couple times. Try to write the I, so you should know that. Okay, there we go. You got it. Yeah, I would got the option to look at your notes. You done got through almost the whole thing. You ain't even really watching nobody no more than what 2, maybe 3 times. Well, that's how much I can. Mm-hmm. Why it look like a little off? There you go. Right there. Boom. Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta open that or to start the shot. It's too high. It's enough too high. There you go. Alright, look that way. Keep it. Erase what you lastly did. Don't erase the whole thing. Erase what you lastly did. Now put it on the other side. And make sure that matches up with the same height as the one that you got going on out. There you go. I know, it's funny. It's gonna take some getting used to for sure. I know. You only got one character left. There we go. Mm-hmm. So what he got up here, if y'all could, everybody get that brother a hand in the chat. Hand in the class, most high Christ. Yeah, handwriting is neat. Abagadaha. Wa za ka ta ya. Ka la manasa. I pa taza kwa ra shata. Alright. I want to make sure that you two get to the habit of actually writing these characters out versus me writing it and then I'm just like, hey, write the sound of it. That way y'all know what it feels like to actually have to put these characters together. Alright. And then starting next week, we're gonna be doing the numbers how we're supposed to. Unless we want to change it up and start learning how to form sentences. And go up there, you're gonna write your series. Poor baby. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Most high Christ.
It looks so good.
Yeah, the characters itself is weird. That's right.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what.
it's so weird. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this. It looks weird. The way I'm trying to do it. I don't know how to start
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Now it's gonna be small.
Okay, well, y'all can do it that way. I know y'all do it that way. As long as the character is able to be read. Mm-hmm. Since you're using your notes entirely, I shouldn't have to come up there and help you.
I hope not.
I know, you got it. But Michael came through, trucking through, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, nah, I don't even want to use the notes.
That's embarrassing me. Crazy.
That ain't embarrassing you. You know what I'm saying? That brother should be motivated. Anytime a brother or sister do something in school, that should fuel you to be able to do the same thing.
Well, I'm like Dory. I'm gonna forget every 5 seconds.
And you're gonna get a reminder every 5 seconds.
This
It's alright, now you good. Don't ever second guess yourself.
one.
You know what I'm saying? That's why that would help like actually make people forget about what they learned in Last One Kadai because they will second guess themselves. About when you so used to writing English, when you see characters in a different language, you're going to your brain gonna kind of shake over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I wouldn't say it's that, but I'd say it's kind of equal to it, like your brain just to a fight or flight situation. And everybody, I may choose flight because they're more familiar with English characters. That's kind of what it be. But when it comes to Lost One to Die, you better fight. You better fight to learn exactly where you came from. Now, do you come from Syria? Hell no. I'm gonna tell you out there right now. We came from what y'all see on that help note. We just have to learn this here as well. Mm-hmm. If y'all could in the chat, get the sister in. You know what I'm saying? She getting through there. She halfway through. Mm-hmm. Now you two both know how to spell y'all Hebrew names, right? Yeah. Okay, so after she gets done with this,
In the series?
yeah, we gonna try to see if y'all be able to write y'all names in the Assyrian itself. But I'm gonna show mercy and I'm gonna let y'all write it in the original Last One Dots first. That way, like this, writing it in another language will be basically familiar. You get what I'm saying? I blinked and she almost done. Oh man, both sides cry. Yeah, she getting through it. Mm-hmm. Why so small? But she got it though. Most high Christ. Everybody get us sister a hand. Man. You know what I'm saying? She done pushed through. Give yourself a hand. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Most high Christ. Now. Hey, y'all start just learning how to write different words in the Hebrew. So, for example, my name is Conqueror, but in English, it'll be spelled out like right? Kibosh one. I'm gonna put this right here. Right? But even though in the English it's spelled from left to right, in the Hebrew, how do we read? You all remember that part?
Right to left.
Right to left. Most High Christ. Now, mine, you can choose to look here, but like I said, just try your best to kind of remember how to even spell y'all name. Y'all name means something, so that means y'all, in a sense, by doing this, y'all learn how to write words in Hebrew. You get what I'm saying? So if my name means conqueror, that means right now I'm going to write conqueror in the Hebrew. And that would be spelled Ka-Bash one. Alright. So we're gonna have y'all do exactly what I just did. You ready? I like that grit. No grit, no greatness.
And for my name in English and in Hebrew.
Exactly. And while you're up there, tell the people that's watching what your name is. If you could. Yeah. So we're gonna have you do the same thing. You remember what your name is, Mamasa?
Dominion.
Okay, so right up, like when you get done with the Hebrew spelling of your name, I want you to write exactly what your name means up under there. And there we go. And we're gonna put the meaning of the name up under there.
I think I spelled that wrong.
The meaning? I believe so. See, write it a little bigger.
That's what I like.
And I believe you did. And I'll tell you, don't second guess yourself. Of course, don't second guess yourself in the Hebrew. Never you second guess yourself in the English. But as always the saying in the UPK, don't be sure, make sure. So, to answer your question, that is exactly how it's spelled. Now, right next to his, we're not going to erase it. Oh, you see, most high Christ, yeah. The sister gave, you know what I'm saying, they gave you some support. And not only did she give you some support, she gave you a hand. She also said, what? That's a mighty name. You get what I'm saying? So now, we have Na'amana. You could tell I wrote. You could tell I wrote off on her. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I learned it from like I think like basically really that I wrote it off on her. It's really a card I wrote it off on Hollywood. He writes anytime he writes something in English, he writes it all all capital letters. So we just started doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's cool though. It actually makes it easier in a sense. Why you writing backwards? Why are you writing it backwards? Then he goes from right to left. Look at you cheating.
I never said that wasn't.
Now try to do it without your notes. All you need to be relying on is the help note. Sound your name out, and you'll know exactly what to write. Na, na. Mm-hmm. See? Now do your connectors. Mm-hmm. No second guess yourself. I tell you you're wrong. I'm wrong.
See, what is this? Like, how is that gonna help?
Wrong.
Dang, I don't know.
And they don't connect, what they mean? You can only connect two characters at a time. So
Exactly. I'm trying to figure out which two.
say your name. Exactly. So what was the only thing that got connected? The end. So what do you do if they do not connect? What is the opposite?
Like, I know what you're supposed to do. I'm just trying to figure it out because it's just so many N's in my name.
Okay, how about that? Let me rephrase it. What character is about itself? When you say your name, there you go. There you go. Boom. Now, up under that, write what your name means. There we go. She is faithful. Mana. She is faithful. See, most high Christ. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of the Hebrew is to, you know what I'm saying? Now, see, that name spelled. Look, the sister said beautiful name. See, and she gave you a hand in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I already know how to write words. So what we're gonna do is not next week, but because I just Passover. So over the Passover week, I will be seeing if I can get the green light to be able to teach y'all how to form sentences in the Hebrew. But what time is it?
9:03.
9:03. Oh, I'm beyond past time. I'm gonna have y'all do right after the Lord's Prayer. It's hot. It's cool. I'm gonna have y'all go back, do that in the series. I'm gonna have y'all write the Lord's Prayer. Do y'all think y'all want to hurry up and get to the series? Write your name in the series? Well, he said, yeah. If you don't want to, don't sweat. But the brother said he dedicated. You know what I'm saying? I believe you dedicated too. You go there with your notes. You always got the option. That's only because we basically kind of running over time. So you got the option to use your notes. You already know how to write out in Hebrew, y'all. Now, all you gotta do. There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm. Mamash. There you go. And you know, as a Syrian, you kind of gotta just really pay attention to tell like what words are connected and what words are not, because in the Syrian there's no such thing as connectors. You just write it straight out. Mamash. That's how you write the name in the Syrian. You think you have the ability to do that as well? Oh, somebody done got scared. It's alright. You're finna be the one who open up next class 2 weeks from now. You finna be the first one on the board. That sounds pretty good. that sounds excellent. You know what I'm saying? Well, since I ain't allowed to hold these two captive all night, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and end the class as it is. So we got education on 1 West 125th Street, New York, and this is my time. Shalom.